Shout out to Boxing Bros UK. Cheers, bro. Thanks.
This is Boxing Bros UK here. I am with the boss quiz. Co-host Andrew the Boxing Brain. We have a special guest today, Matthew Pomora, sports journalist, published in Ring Magazine, very, very knowledgeable boxing fan like us.
I do want to shout out one fighter. I'm not sure when this is going to air, but Danny Gonzalez came through Star Boxing. He's still a Star Boxing fighter. He's fighting Garcia at Farewell to Brooklyn, and I'm looking for him to pull the upset on that fight.
Danny Gonzalez.
So we want El Gallo to get it done.
Active fighters. We got Wardley and Parker coming up. Has Wardley only got a puncher's chance, or do you think he's got a bit more now, or do you think Parker's just going to school him? What do you think?
I think Parker schools him. I don't see how Wardley beats. I mean, look, does he have a puncher's chance? Of course he does. Could Parker walk into one? Yeah, he could definitely walk into one, and Wardley can, he can hit an 8-run home run in the last inning if he needs to win. But I don't see how he wins. I don't think Parker takes that fight if there's any chance that he could lose. What's your take on Allen, David Allen?
That I think, the Parker fight, I think the only way Parker's going to lose that is if he's winning so good that he switches off. You know what happened to Hooney? Hooney was beating the brakes off Wardley. That that good, and it was that easy that he switched off. That's how Parker will lose. For the Dave Allen Madrimov, I've got Dave Allen all the way.
Me too. I'm not sold on that guy. I think that guy is a big stiff. He beat
was it Babbage? Was it Alan Babbage, I think?
Yeah, there's Babbage the Savage. Babbage the Savage. No, what was the Makhmudov fought
Cabiel?
I'm trying to think of one of the guys he fought. He fought one of the Star Boxing guys, and he won.
Was it Vianello? The loss to Vianello?
No, well, he lost to Guido. Yeah, and Vianello beat and Vito's. I love that guy because he's Italian and everything, but that guy's not a great fighter, and he beat him pretty handily. And then I can't believe I can't think of the guy's name off the top of my head, but he just the guy he's from Cameroon.
Piccoli? No, it's not Piccoli.
No, the guy who fought? He actually played Joe Frazier in that last Muhammad Ali movie. I thought he won the fight. I was like, oh, he won. And Makhmudov, that guy does not impress me even a little bit. He reminds me of a slower version of Valuev.
Yeah, he's proper stiff, Billy, and we've seen the kind of blueprint to take him down as well. Go to the body, lumberjack. Oh, Cabiel kind of showed, I think.
Yeah, I like Allen. I think Allen's tough, man. He's
very durable.
Yeah, the record's there.
He's training
body puncher. Romford Bull, so
he's actually taking it serious. Dave Allen's problem, he's never took his training camp seriously, and this time he's actually taking it seriously for the first time in his life.
He's a crazy guy. We love his box. Check out his boxing channel, White Rhino podcast, whatever it's called. Yeah. He's quite a zany, quirky character. He's one of these kind of British kind of boxers, a bit like kind of Chisora, Gary Mason back in the day, where you can't help but kind of root for him. And if he had an ounce of the dedication or motivation that, say, Usyk has, he probably would have been far more successful. But the reason he allegedly took the Makhmudov fight, Hearn gave him 5 names, and most fighters go with obviously the one they think they've got the most chances of winning. The way Dave Allen's brain works is that he wanted to take the Makhmudov fight because he said it would inspire me to actually train hard because I'm scared of him. I mean, that's almost kind of like deranged.
Yeah.
But that's what he's like.
If I'm not scared, if Dave Allen thinks I can beat him easy, I won't train hard. And that's why he's always done shit in his fights, because he's so experienced.
Mad, isn't it?
He can get through fights without full fitness. But Peter Fiore made a valid point. He said Madrimov, great amateur, polished. He's good at everything. Got a good jab, got a tight guard. But he has the heart and toughness of a pea. The heart and toughness of a pea.
That's maybe.
And
looks
Dave
like he wouldn't, but...
And Dave Allen is one of the toughest boxers in the whole division for toughness. And
that's what I think. He's not capable of being in a bad fight, and I think He's going to starch him. I really do. I think he'll run him into the ground.
Chris don't rate him at all, yeah.
He's just not very good. I think he's a great guy. I love his, but when I watch him box, he's just not very good. He's just not tough.
He lost the first Allen fight. He got the decision, but he lost. And then the second fight, obviously, Allen.
Do you know what his biggest problem is, boys? I think Johnny Fisher is that, again, we see this with a lot of athletes, though, don't we? Particularly in combat sports. He's got the physicality. He's very strong. He punches hard. I think what his problem is, I think the IQ, not just the IQ, I think what we saw in there in the second Dave Allen fight is that as soon as he gets hurt, his poker face is terrible. Yeah. He lets the whole world and their dog know that he's hurt.
In the ring a lot of times. And, I mean, I would never.
But you know enough about boxing. You've watched the sport. You've been in there. I've sparred a bit. Chris has done a bit of cage fighting, wrestling here and there. Psychologically, as soon as your opponent, and this is just basic psychology with animals, isn't it? As soon as you let your opponent know that you're hurt in any discernible way, you're finished. You've had it. Yeah. I think that's Johnny Fisher's big problem is that he's
tells.
His body is too many tells. Yeah.
Because I think in that fight, like normally when boxers get hurt, they laugh it off like, ha, you didn't hurt me, beat their chest. He started running away.
He started doing all this.
Running away.
Yeah, no, absolutely. It was fun too, because that was a good scrap. Those are the kind of fights I like to watch but you're right. I'm just interested. Dude, the fact that I can't think of this guy's the heavyweight's name is going to drive. My Ring Magazine story was based on this guy and the original version, not the version that got published. The original version was based on him and my friend Cletus Selden. I mean, the guy, he fought Joshua. Oh my God, how do I not know? This is going to drive me crazy.
He fought Joshua.
Well, Ebenezer Teta, was it?
No,
it wasn't it?
No, that's not the guy I'm thinking of. No, I hate, dude. You don't understand. I'm a guy who will never look stuff up. I have to fight. Carlos Takam.
Oh, Carlos Takam.
I can't believe it. I never would have landed. It would take me hours.
He's fought Joseph Parker. He's fought Bacoli. He's fought him.
When Takam fought Makhmudov, I thought Takam won the fight. I was like, Takam clearly won this fight, and. I was like, this guy does not impress me at all. And then he got in there, and then he obviously started the fact that Guido threw him a beat down.
Yeah, he busted his eye up, didn't he? I remember he had a big hematoma on his eye, didn't he?
If Allen beats him and he knocks him out in style, which I believe he can do, Allen's going to be in a big fight. Maybe Moses Atuma, maybe Daniel Dubois, maybe AJ. If AJ can't get the Fury fight, it's going to be in a big money fight. I'll be happy for him. But
I still want to see AJ fight Deontay. I know I'm in the minority.
To this day.
On that one, everybody's kind of like I'm crazy. I still would love to see, and I still think that there's a market for that. I think people would still pay to see that fight.
Do you know what's funny if you're saying that? I think Deontay Wilder, where AJ didn't look good in his last fight, he will have the confidence to throw hands with AJ because he'll believe that he can knock him out. He won't be as reluctant as he's been in his last fights. He won't be as timid as against Zhang and Parker. So I think it will be a good fight for that reason.
I think that's the last thing to go for a fighter is his power. And, he's generational power. Like he's probably in the top 5, definitely the top 10, but possibly top 5 biggest hitters in heavyweight history. And I still think people would pay to see that fight. I might be no minority on that one. You market it, you have the America versus England.
If we did it over here, sell out, because a lot of people don't know who Wilder is. So they'd be able to market him as...
People don't know who he is here.
Well, they'd market it as the ex-world champion. He's knocked down every single man that he's faced, nearly, bar 2 people. They could really sell that, and all the birds fancy AJ. Like, every time he fights, he sells the arena out anyway. Yeah. So
mate,
they'll eat that
I'm not even gay, and I think I fancy AJ, mate. Unbelievable.
If I could build the heavyweight champion, like if I was the guy running boxing and AJ be the guy I'd want as the heavyweight champ.
Yeah, he's just Michelangelo.
He's a handsome guy, totally a nice person, has a good style. Like he's, versus Usyk is a weird dude. Like he's I crack up about it. But, again, like all the bullshit here about about having like a white heavyweight champion, like how important that is. That is.
Yeah.
I think it's whoever's the best.
If I had my druthers, Deontay Wilder be the heavyweight champion. But, you know,
yeah, for sure.
I'd pick him.
Right. Well, I'll let you go. It was a pleasure.
Thanks, guys.
Matthew. Bless you.